Hi everyone, it is Sandra from Gracious Goodness Essentials. How are you? This morning we are talking about Basil Essential Oil. So basil is one of my favorite culinary essential oils. I love using it in my spaghetti bolognese and things like that. And my one big tip is, for starters, only ever use an essential oil that has got the food standards of Australia and New Zealand tick of approval, and you'll know that because it says that it is safe to take internally. Okay, and it gives you instructions on how to do that. So this one says, for food flavouring, dilute 1 drop in food or liquid. Okay, so I know that it's safe for me to ingest. I love using it in my spaghetti bolognese. Now, a little goes a long way. You can always add more essential oil to your dinner, but you can't take it out once it's in. So my advice is, when you are first starting, grab yourself a toothpick and actually pop a toothpick in that little hole there, okay, and use what's on the toothpick to swirl through your dinner. Work out how strong you like your basil essential oil in your spaghetti. It kicks ass over the dried herbs, okay? If you've got fresh basil in the garden, nothing beats it. If you don't, reach for this little one because it is mind-blowing. Absolutely lovely. Try it on your roast spuds, you know, pop a little bit in the oil that you pop over your roast potatoes and things like that. Yum, really delicious. But therapeutically, how can we use basil? So basil, those of you that know me know that I love my science. Basil has a high linalool content. So linalool does a couple of things within our body. One, it's an anti-inflammatory and it's an analgesic. Okay, the research is out there to show it. It means that it is a good for sore muscles. It means that it is helpful when we're feeling achy from coughs and colds, to actually just kind of help relieve some of that discomfort that we feel all over our body when we're run down. It's also antibacterial and it's antifungal as well. So you may be familiar with a video that I've done for like ear discomfort, and it's kind of a bit of like a massage technique, and I use 3 essential oils in that. And one of them, so I use lavender, peppermint and tea tree. But if you want to sub out the tea tree and pop the basil in, basil essential oil has been used in Ayurvedic medicine for ear discomfort and reducing the duration of symptoms for a very, very long time. So as well as science, we've also got centuries of actual use, all right, to prove it as well. Basil is good for adrenal fatigue, okay? It actually stimulates your adrenal system, so that's helpful as well. Now that linalool is also pretty clever in our brain as well, and it likes to trigger the GABA receptors in our brain, which helps us to calm down. So basil can be really useful. At the end of a stressful day or a long day, you could actually incorporate a little bit of basil into your diffuser blend. You could apply it topically, diluted with some carrier oil, blends beautifully with lavender, and it can really help to relieve some of that tension because it's anti-inflammatory and analgesic as well. It can release some of that tension that we hold through our muscles, okay, but as well it can act on our brain and it just kind of help us to emotionally settle and calm down. It really is a versatile herb. Don't think of basil just as a culinary herb. It has so many other properties. It's also a great diuretic, okay, which means it makes you wee more. So it can be seen as a kind of a digestive aid. It can be seen as a urinary tract support. So you just think, you know, like if it's something that helps you to kind of flush out toxins, that's antibacterial, it can be very helpful for those regions, okay. It's lovely. Give it a crack. If you don't have it, add it to your next order. If you're brand new to essential oils, give me a buzz. Leave a comment under this post, send me a message, and I would love to help introduce you to the incredible properties that these have, all backed by science, because deep down I am an absolute nerd. Hands up, I admit it. I will see you tomorrow. I will catch you later. Bye.